YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Goldfinger, man. It's a nice morning. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for the message to come out of work. You know what I'm saying? Back in my home state real quick. Not for long, though. You know, just doing a little drive-by. I don't know. Something just like... I don't know. Something just told me to kind of like just make this video. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's a lot going on, but I mean, when you live a different type of lifestyle, when there's not a lot going on, right, you can't appreciate the good without the bad, right? So boom, I just randomly started like thinking about like my old situation, my old so-called relationship. I really call it like an experiment. I don't really call it like a relationship. It's more like an experiment going wrong, that kind of thing. But I was just kind of like, I don't know. I was just like you know, when you have like flashbacks of like certain situations that happen throughout your life. It was just kind of like one of those, right? So I remember this was like what, like 2020. I remember when me and the Goblin had broke up. And when we broke up, I was good with it. I was good with it because I know, like, in my heart, I did everything that I could do in that situation to make it work. And one of the things I learned in that situation is, like, in relationships, like, you shouldn't have to try to make them work. It should just work. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what I learned is, like, if it's like too much turbulence and it's not flowing like water, then it's just simply not for you. So I remember like we had broke up or whatever the case may be, and then we went through the like messing around phase, right? So during the messing around phase, during the messing around phase, you know, she would like confide in me a little bit. So she would ask me questions like, you know, like, why do certain dudes do this? Why certain dudes do that? And, you know, I would explain why. Obviously, she wasn't really getting the message. You know what I'm saying? And I genuinely like gave her like real solid advice and genuinely tried to help her, because at the end of the day, like, I've never been a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really carry like any malice in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I always got good intentions. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good, solid dude. You get what I'm saying? So she didn't really take heed. So probably like around like the I'm lying, because we would like mess around like off and on here and there. But eventually, like, I kind of got tired of it, and I started to notice that whenever I was doing well in life, that's when she would try to like pop back up. And whenever I would let her back in, that's when like whatever I had going on would like crumble, or like things would just start going bad for me, right? So I remember her complaining about, you know, the dudes that she's messing with being unable to please her. And I'm not gonna lie, it brought joy to me. You know, it genuinely made me happy to know that the multiple men that she's messing with can't get the job done, and she got to come back here, right? See, this is the problem with people. You know what I'm saying? They always think the grass is on the other side, especially women, right? So in her mind, she thought she was just gonna go find another man over 6 feet, you know what I'm saying, that's making over $100,000, that's great in bed, that's handsome, that looks good. You know what I'm saying? Can't really tell right now. I'm breaking out and shit. It's a wild morning. But, you know, that's handsome, that's in tune with God, that's, you know what I'm saying, genuine. Yeah, my bad. Had some technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think that, you know what I'm saying, people are easily replaceable. And some people are, but just not this guy. Just not this guy. So I'm bringing all of this up just to fast forward a few years with her coming back and confiding again, stating that she hates how right I am. Because I tried to warn her, you know what I'm saying? Shorty thought her getting a BBL surgery was gonna like change her situation. You just made yourself more of a sexual object, and you lost somebody that genuinely loved you, especially when you wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? You still ain't nothing, but you know, you know your insecurities and you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna end up seeing this. You know what I'm saying? You're a loser. You're a victim. You know what I'm saying? Word, you're a victim. You're a victim to yourself. You caused it yourself. I could say that. You know what I mean? And it's so good, man. This ain't the video, the bash your ex video. Promise. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Cause my life has been so much better since I left that situation. My life has been so much better. But yeah, man. Shorty hit my line, talking about how she hate how right I am, and asking if we could get back together. She tried to get back with me multiple different times. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I did forget. But the last time was a little bit different. So, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta remember, like when you're dealing with a narcissist, a damn near sociopath, they don't even realize, or maybe they think that they could just do whatever and you're gonna be good with it. So, like, when she's calling, trying to see what's up, I remember when, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the hospital. You know what I mean? I'm in a bed, neck brace on. I'm recovering from a car accident. And, you know, shorty calling my phone with nonsense. First it was the conversation, it was like late too. That was the crazy part. It was real late. You know what I mean? Like, shorty hit my line talking about, yo, oh, one of your friends trying to get with it. I'm like, all right, go ahead. Oh, you don't care if I hit one of your friends? Nah, because anybody that's really my man is not going to do that, or at the bare minimum, they're going to get permission first before they even try some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's another thing too. Like, just because you see somebody that's around me, that doesn't mean that's my friend. Like, even if they was around for a while, that don't mean they know me. That don't mean we're like this. We could either be doing business, we share the same interests, etc. It could be numerous things. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when she called my phone with that nonsense. I remember my homeboy calling my phone with that nonsense, playing gatekeeper and being weird. But we was already broken up, so it made no difference to me, to be honest with you. And she already showed her hand, like multiple times. Like, you showed me that, you know what I'm saying, you're not a wife, you're a streetwalker. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, like, shorty hit my line really like, oh, if I wanted to get back with you right now, would you get back with me? No. Oh, what do you mean no? I told you I'm not getting into no relationships no time soon. Oh, you really not gonna get back with me? Nah, what am I getting out of being with you? I don't get nothing out of being with you. What am I getting? Outside of disrespect, disloyalty, and a headache. What am I really getting? Oh, you know what I bring to the table? Okay, let's play devil's advocate, since that's your big homie, right? Lucifer, that's your big homie, right? All right, cool. Let's play devil's advocate. If I get back with you, what am I benefiting? Oh, why you asking me that question, this and that? Nah, because you have the answer, right? You're telling me that I know what you bring. Obviously, if I'm asking you, I don't. But why don't you tell me? You know what I'm saying? You got a big mouth. You like talking. Tell me, what am I getting out of, you know what I'm saying, being with you? She couldn't answer the question. So she's asking me, yo, do you miss me? I'm like, nah, not really. She's like, really? It's like, yo, you're being kind of mean right now. I'm just like, bro, like, I don't understand how I didn't even say this, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, I don't know how you expect to just be popping up in and out of my life after you get dogged out by some new guy you messing with, thinking you're gonna get the same amount of love. Like, I don't love you. And now that I'm thinking about it, like, I never did. Yeah, I never did. Because you're a piece of dog feces. YouTube friendly. You know? I know you're going to watch this. You're a piece of dog feces. I want you to know. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're not doing better in life. I know it. I know you're still miserable. I know. And I know you miss me. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully, you could go diddy yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could go diddy yourself. Shout out to Bad Boy Records. But yeah, she couldn't answer the question. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing that I was getting out of that situation, right? I didn't miss her. Told her straight to her face I didn't miss her, and it was nothing like in that situation that I could benefit from. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching this video and you ever dealt with some nonsense like that before, this video is here to show you that as long as you stay on your purpose, put God first, stay on the grind, things will get better. It's your boy Goldfinger, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Hey, what's up, baby? She don't want to talk. It's all right. But, yeah, man.